In this video, we want to touch on some of the major aspects of site building. To get us started, a little quick start activity here. We're going to add a welcome article, add a welcome block, remove the logo, and add a slogan to our site. That should get us started. So back here over on my site, welcome to the Hotels of Sydney. We're going to take care of the easiest one first. We'll remove the logo. If you've used Drupal before, you might remember that removing the logo was actually under appearance. That's no longer the case with Drupal 8 because the logo is now part of the block system. Go ahead and hover over the logo and you'll see that little pencil icon. This is something we'll use over and over again in our site building process. Go ahead and click on that and you're going to configure the block. The title of this block is Site Branding. And the site logo, site name, and site slogan have been moved into the block so as to remove it from the hard coding of the theme. Go ahead and uncheck Site Logo and click Save Block. How simple was that? Our logo is now gone. To update our site slogan, however, we still need to go to Configuration, Site Information, and add a slogan here. It's set up in configuration, but displayed by the block. Let's go ahead and put the slogan, all the information you need, with an exclamation mark. Scroll down, click Save, and head back to your site, and you'll now see the Hotels of Sydney with all the information you need. The other two things we wanted to do was to add a welcome article and a welcome block. Let's go ahead and do the block first. So click on Structure and Block Layout. And you'll see that in the block layout area, we have all of the block regions from our theme and the blocks that have been assigned to those regions in the drop-downs. Come back up to the top and click on Custom Block Library. This is where we get to add our custom blocks. Click Add Custom Block, and let's call this the Welcome Block. Welcome to the Hotels of Sydney. Thanks for stopping by. Make sure you watch our site for more information. So you'll notice down here, all we can do here is check to make a new revision. Go ahead and click Save. We create the block here in our custom block library, and then we place it back here on block layout. Let's go ahead and put that in sidebar first. You'll click Place Block. It'll give you a list of all the blocks that can be placed anywhere on your site. There's our Welcome to the Hotels of Sydney block. We'll place the block. And now we get to set up the visibility for our block. Scroll down, you'll notice that we can restrict the block by content type, by pages, or by roles. Click on Pages, and let's just show it on the front page, which is angle bracket front, and close the angle bracket. Click Save Block. And there's our block. Let's move it to the top. Click on the little X and drag it up. You'll notice there's now an asterisk there that's telling us this hasn't been saved. Scroll to the bottom and click Save Blocks. Go back out to our site. On our home page, there's our block. And that will disappear when we go to any other page on our site. All right, let's add our Welcome to the Hotels of Sydney article. Click Add Content. Click Article. And let's say Welcome to Sydney. Thanks for taking the time to look at our site. You'll find all the information about hotels in Sydney and what's going on around town. Of course, we could add a lot more there. In the tags, go ahead and put Sydney and information. If you want to choose an image, feel free to go out to Google and steal an image from somewhere. I was in Sydney last year, so I'm going to choose one of the pictures I took from the Sydney Harbor. This is the Sydney Harbor. And click Save and Publish. And your node should show up with your image, the text. The image is floated to the left automatically in Drupal 8. And there's your tags. And because we've already enabled the Add to Any module, here are our social networking buttons already showing up. We haven't even configured them yet. Of course, you can add comments. And of course, as a reminder, you're user number 1 today, which means you're the super user. You can do anything you want on your site, and the permission system does not apply to you. All right, we've done our quick start exercises. It's time to dive in.